What's up, guys? It's me, Karim Jovian. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another reaction video. If you guys enjoy this, please let me know by hitting the like button so I can do more of these. As you know, many of the big streamers actually reacted to my New York interview about Andrew Tate, so I mean, I'm very thankful for that. It's really cool, and this is something that I've wanted to do for a while. So I guess I'll try it out because I usually stream. So this is something that I would like to try. It's pretty cool. Reacting to the reactions. This one is from Sneako, who I absolutely love. His content is well, before the streams that he's the live streams that he's doing now. Before that, this guy was something else, and I think he made some incredible content. Like just the quality, the editing, the narration, the direction with his videos was just incredible and really cool. Now he's taken a new direction where on his second channel he just reacts and gives his takes on many things. I mean, if it's working for him, that's great, more power to him. So he reacted to my video, so we're gonna actually check it out and see what he has to say. I'm actually really interested. Let's begin.
If you are listening, Andrew Tate, you are weird.
I'm gonna find you and peg you, Andrew Tate.
Oh God. Oh.
Allahu Akbar! Bomboka!
Imagine if you were a dude saying that. Imagine if there's a dude, like, there's a girl you didn't like. I'm gonna find you and you in your ass. But girls have all the power now. Girls could say whatever they want, and it's empowering, and it's woke, and it's slay queen. That's some up shit to say on camera. But look, nobody's gonna check her. The Zoot interviewer's gonna laugh. Her friend's gonna clap her on.
You suck. I hate you.
Why they angry? He's speaking reality. Why you gonna get mad? Cause he's telling you to treat me like a king.
Andrew Tate, one of the most searched.
That's a fact. Love women. Men need women. It's not no incel shit. Men need women. Women need men. I want to treat my woman like a queen, Brett. I have 18 kids with her. I want her to treat me like a king. But you can't say that you want to be treated like a king as a man. You're supposed to clap women on. Woohoo! You're better! Fuck that.
Men on the internet right now with a lot of controversial takes. We want to find out what New Yorkers think about him. We're asking people about Andrew Tate.
I hate that guy. If you are listening, Andrew Tate, you are weird. Trafficker.
But they all say, liberals all sound exactly the same. They all say the same exact shit. It's been debunked over and over again. I've debunked it over and over again on my stream, and they will still all say the same exact thing.
He's a bald idiot, and I want to see him.
Hey, look, a bald idiot, you're gonna body shame him, but if I call you a fat four, then that's fat phobic, but you can like proudly say bald. It's really ironic. It's really ironic, especially the girl who said like, I want to peg you. Like, she's at pride parades 100%. She's like, she's all for, she's probably bisexual, but then what she'll do to shame a straight man is say, I want to fuck you in the ass. Why? To humiliate him. So she's using homosexual acts to shame a straight man. It's really ironic, and it just points out how full of shit all these people are.
Him suffer. I agree. I have
I want to see him suffer.
to agree with that.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really agree with that either, but obviously these people are not being serious, like I would imagine she doesn't want to see him suffer. But yeah, I'm totally against somebody making fun of someone based off of their looks, especially balding. It's a traumatizing thing. A lot of guys go through it, and it's ridiculous, and something that they have to deal with sometimes at a young age, at a very young age. And if you guys know me, you know my story. So obviously you can see by my reactions when they do bring up bald and making fun of him being bald, I kind of like, I'm taken aback a little bit, and I just hold my tongue because at the same time I want them to speak their honest truth. I don't want to, direct them in any way or actually like, intercept or interject with anything, because I want them to speak truthfully and what they truly think. Because these interviews are about them, no matter what their position is, whether it's against or for, even if I don't agree with them, I still let them speak their mind, and just it's a free country. You have the right to an opinion. So I just like to show that. But yeah, I definitely don't agree with somebody making fun of somebody's looks, especially when it comes to bald guys. Not cool at all. Let's continue.
Everybody who likes Andrew Tate, they're just weird.
How do you feel about the fact that he has like a lot of fans and he's the most searched man on the internet right now, and
They're all weird.
has a lot of impressionable young fans that actually believe that this is the way to be a man?
I honestly hate that.
Yeah, so I was reading the comments. I actually want to respond to this. People are like, "Oh, you're not biased, but you ask that question, which is kind of like a biased question." No, an interviewer is someone who just asks questions to get a response, and that's what I did. I just asked the question because it is an important question. Like, he does have a lot of young viewers. Most of you guys who are supporters of Andrew Tate never had a girlfriend. Are probably really young, you know. So you're still in your growing phases, and of course you're gonna latch onto something like this, you know. When I was young, I never had a girlfriend for such a long time, okay? I was that nerd in school, and I would always be fucking sad about it that I never had a girlfriend. And I'm never going to forget this day. It was my teacher, Mr. Brecker, in science class. We were about to finish high school, and it was our final year, and we're like last period. And, he's like, talking to us, he's like, what do you guys think, you're going to college next year, how is it going to be for you and stuff. And me and my friends, we were like, we're scared, man, we don't know what we're going to do, we don't know what it's going to be like, we're afraid of freshman Fridays, we just told him all our fears. And he just looked at us, he's like, guys, it's going to be the best time of your life. And we're all like, what? Why? He's like, you guys are gonna get older, you're gonna understand life a little bit more, you're gonna all have girlfriends. And it's just, our eyes all lit up, because me and my boys, we were kind of like, I don't want to say it, but like, we were kind of like, not losers, but we weren't really great with girls, I mean, we were the top 5 out of our whole freaking high school, okay? I was ranked number 4 with a 98th percentile, okay? The top 5 people were my friends. I just hung out with those people, and we just always like competed with each other to be smart and nerdy. So we weren't really great with girls. We lacked in that. So when Mr. Brecker told us that you guys are going to have girlfriends, I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? Like, is it going to be that easy? Like, am I going to have... He's like, trust me. Just don't worry. You're going to have a girlfriend, okay? Yeah, it's going to happen. It's bound to happen. And we didn't believe him, of course. And college rolled around, and it was the best time. I didn't like it as much as high school, of course, because it was boring. But it was the best time in the sense of... growing as a man and dating and meeting women and getting my first kiss. Like that's the thing a lot of people don't understand. Like, I lost my virginity at a really, really late age. I had my first kiss in college. It's not something that, I wouldn't say an incel, but I did want girls, but I never got them, and it was really hard. But I just changed my mentality, and that's what, I just had to start believing, because, sometimes life has a course for you, whether you believe it or not. Like, before Mr. Brecker told us that we were going to get girlfriends, we thought we were never going to get girlfriends, and no girl would want us. I had glasses, and I was, like, goofy looking and all that. That's fine. Everybody looks goofy in high school years. Everybody looks goofy when they're young. The beauty about aging and getting older is that you start looking better, and you start growing into yourself and becoming the man or, woman you want to be, and you will find something. You just don't have to actively go out for it, because then you're going to tire yourself. It will come to you. Just be cool and change your mentality. And that's what I did. And that was it, and I just wanted to share that with you. This was a story I've never really told anyone, but you know what? Might as well share a couple of these things while we're watching this.
Especially with like new men.
Are they drunk?
Like, I have a baby cousin, and like, he has a pretty misogynistic father. Like, he doesn't respect women. Thank God for his mom. I want to teach him how to respect women, especially at such an impressionable
respect women who say, I want you to suffer and die, and I want to fuck you in the ass.
age. Let's just hope for the best.
I don't know why people are taking that serious. I know it's not the best thing to say, and it was kind of like outrageous, but come on. I mean, she's joking, obviously, and she's not being serious, right? So it's just being funny, and that was her choice of being funny. I was just laughing because of how outrageous it was, but it's just, shouldn't take it that serious. I mean, if it was another girl, like, if they were making fun of how he looks or something like that, that's a different story,
For our new generation of men.
And here are some things that he says. A man who sleeps with 200 women is the man. A woman who sleeps with 200 men
Is a thought.
is worthless.
Yeah, no, I give
He sounds like he sucks.
Okay, so I want to give my take on this. I never really gave a take on this, but I completely agree with half of that. I believe that a man who sleeps with 200 women, of course, a man who sleeps with 200 women and a woman who sleeps with 200 men are both worthless. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't judge, and you could do whatever you want to do with your life and your sex life and all that, but that's my opinion. I feel there's just more power and more beauty to someone who saves themselves for someone, or has dated but not that much, because sometimes you fall in love and it doesn't work out, and that person you loved, you probably gave yourself to, and that's okay, that's fine, that happens too. But someone who just keeps sleeping around and messing around too much, I've had those kind of friends who want to get that next chick and want to rack up their numbers. I've even had friends who just want to get girls pregnant, and I think it's ridiculous. I mean, it's like, at the end of the day, that's your life. You can do whatever you want, just don't drag me into it. That's not my thing. I totally feel that there's a beauty and a power and something just mystical about having yourself saved for someone, or at least trying to find that right person and not trying to rack up the numbers. I think it goes both ways. I don't think a man who sleeps with 200 women is a man. I mean, yeah, amongst his boys, it could be considered the man, but it's not something to be really proud of, especially if you're gonna, rack up all these STDs and shit.
We're asking people about Andrew Tate.
He's a
He has some interesting takes. Women are property. What do you think about that?
This is a person?
Yes.
This is Andrew Tate. This is disgusting. This is a disgusting mentality.
This is disgusting, and this is how I get pussy, because I'm one of the good guys. Women are our queens.
Just to think about it, like, the fact that these human beings exist, and it's gross and it's awful.
Andrew Tate's a weird man. He's a guy that probably has mommy issues, and he probably got
Just call you toxic, insecure, and gay, incel, misogynist.
hurt. But you don't see other guys doing that. They move on with their lives. Everybody moves on. If you got your heart broken, oh well.
Another thing he says is that men build everything you see around you. Women built nothing, so their place is at home and cooking.
I'm not even gonna lie, but like, men be starting wars. Men be messing everything the f up. Look at the state of the world right now.
Put this away.
You kind of agree with that?
Yeah, Andrew Tate, get the f over it. Move on with your life. Get educated. Grow up. And you're bald.
And you're bald? Yeah, you're fat as fuck.
I don't agree with that. She made fun of him because he's bald. You can see my face. I kind of, when she said that, I was kind of like, ugh. But I also don't agree with, fighting fire with fire, and like coming back at her by making fun of her looks. I just don't agree with. But I understand his point. He's trying to make a point, but could have taken a different loophole on that one.
Your eyelashes look stupid. Why are you wearing a mask outside? You're drinking balls out of a fucking cup.
I'm so sorry. You're bald.
You're bald, bro. Look at your belly. You look like a pig. Chat. Body shame them real quick.
Like, I don't listen to bald men.
Ugly.
He said that whatever you see around you was built by men. Women built nothing. Their place is at home cooking.
Well, I'd rather be at home cooking.
Yeah, a grown woman with kids says she'd rather be at home cooking, but all these fucking thoughts in the street. Yeah, we will. No, you don't. But look at what they're being taught. They're being brainwashing them.
Is Andrew Tate here?
I'm gonna find you and peg you, Andrew Tate. I'm gonna take a big spot and stick it in your... Don't even with me.
Jesus. How is he laughing at this? This girl is literally just yelling R-word shit. She wants to grape.
I can explain why I was laughing, actually. Because she was going off more than that. And, I cut out and edited a lot of it. And I just thought it was outrageous. Sometimes you laugh out of being, like, some people just laugh when they're freaking embarrassed. I was kind of, like, shocked. And I was laughing because of how outrageous it was. Doesn't mean I agree with what she's saying or support what she's saying. It's just a normal human reaction. I did not expect her to go that from 0 to 100 really quick. But I do appreciate her, like, expressing herself, and though it's not a great way and the choice of words were not that great, but she was expressing herself and she was giving her point of view, and I appreciate that. It's better than having someone who's just reserved and shut in an interview. I mean, she was playing it up for the camera. I mean, we all know, everybody does it. Streamers do it. Sneako, you do it. Everybody plays it up for the camera because that's just the way it is when people see a camera. Yeah. And I don't agree, obviously, with what she says, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't even agree. She was just joking. But they were really cool, and they had, their points and opinions. And that's my take on that. That's why I was laughing. But I do think I should definitely next time I should try to compose myself and hold myself back a little bit, because people sometimes don't understand, and they think that because I'm laughing, I'm a soy boy because I'm supporting this and whatnot. And people are just really, they don't really use their brain much nowadays. It's just, you have to be very careful with everything, even the little minuscule things like smiling or laughing because of what someone's saying. They could misinterpret that into something completely crazy and be like, wow, Kareem supports that and he wants to peg too and all that. Nah. But Sneako's a smart guy, so I'm hoping he doesn't think that.
Imagine if a dude's saying that to a girl. I want to take a pot and a broom and shove it up your ass. Look
He has a point.
how masculine she is.
Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know. It's just I'm always against making fun of someone's looks and stuff. And you know, if someone shits on you and they have a certain look, I mean, then that's why they're shitting on you. You don't have to bring it up to them. They're probably really upset about it, and it probably affects them in their daily life. So what's the point of bringing it up and making fun of them for it? You know, everybody's conscious about how they look, and there's something that they don't like about themselves or whatever it is. You know, you will never find someone who is 100% happy with how they look. You won't find it. There's always something wrong, and you know, it's just a human thing.
And she felt comfortable saying this on camera.
I'm gonna take a big spot and stick it in your.
I'm
Bumbucker!
Disgusting.
Don't even with me, bro. It's hurtful.
They're men, straight up men. Don't.
I honestly do wish she chose different words and said something different. But I mean, that's what she chose. There's nothing we could change. I was really hoping that she would say something different and come at it at a different angle. But after this, they reeled themselves back and they started giving some really proper points and opinions, you know? But it's obviously, you know, something you have to. She's not 14. They're all of age. They're all from college. And we made sure of that. It's right next to NYU, by the way.
Even with me, bro, suck my dick, bro. You're a girl. Ew.
It's purple and 9 inches long. Yep. And you take girls and actually.
I need to get out of New York, man.
Not only did you traffic women like
Cap.
proudly.
Dude, before you get out of New York, man, we got to do a one-on-one stream together or some interview or something. It'll be cool to kind of pick at your brain and see what your stand on certain things. And I see also you have some, you know, some takes on Islam, you know, since I'm Muslim too. So, Sneako, if you're ever down, I'm down. Hit me up anytime on Instagram. I'd like to do it. I mean, I would like us to just go on chat or Discord, whatever it is. That would be pretty interesting. But yeah, sucks you're going to leave New York. I mean, New York is kind of like, we're starving for creators, but if you want to leave, I mean, I could understand that it's expensive here. I mean, that's one of the things, a lot of people. But yeah, if you want to leave New York, that sucks. But hopefully you find a nice spot. But why not be the change that New York needs if you believe that New York is just going down the haywire?
Like, and you have this whole Hustlers University pyramid scheme that you run.
Oh, pyramid scheme, just word for word. All the same liberal shit that we hear every day on stream chat.
Yeah, and Hassan did own you on that Twitch stream. You are a loser. I think that he, one, is just promoting a lot of harmful stereotypes and violence towards, like, just women and also just, like, non-binary people, because I can't even imagine what he thinks about that.
I think he's an angry, closeted gay.
Gay pride is all bullshit, chat. You just heard it right here. I think he's a closeted gay. She's saying that to try to shame him. But she goes to pride parade. She's bisexual. She's a she-they. She got crystals. She does all the gay bullshit. But then as soon as she doesn't like a guy, he's a closeted gay. You see how fucking nonsensical this whole LGBT shit is? Because they get on their high horse about being accepting and everything, but that's the first thing they jump to insult you. You're not woke. You're a hypocrite.
And then there's a bunch of, like, young boys now being convinced that this is the way you need to approach women and this is why things are going wrong with women, but that's not how you talk to women at all. Or
yeah, this is how you talk to men. I'm gonna fucking peg you and shove a stick up your ass, and you should suffer.
Anyone,
He literally
frankly.
promotes violence against women.
You just promoted violence against men, you stupid thought.
And all the men following it.
You see the hypocrisy, chat? You see how stupid they are?
Following in his footsteps are pretty much writing their own jail.
Yeah, this is what he says, okay? So he says that a man who sleeps with 200 women is the man, but a woman who sleeps with 200 men is worthless.
It's called the misogynistic way that his brain, like, just like, it's the mental illness, I think. Like,
What are your thoughts on Andrew Tate?
Mental illness. Mental illness. But you're right. Bro, why would you ever call it? This is some broke mentality shit. If someone's a multi-millionaire and they started from the mud, you should not ever call that mental illness. There should be no part of you saying that. You should try to learn. Try to see how did they get there. Instead, you're just going to hate for your whole life, and you're never going to be rich. You're never going to find a man that you actually want to be with. You just exposed yourself on camera. You said some disgusting, vile shit. And even if your children will see this and know, and you meant it too. You didn't say that ironically or anything. You proudly yelled that, thinking that was justice.
brain, like, just like, it's the mental illness, I think. Like,
What are your thoughts on Andrew Tate?
I think that he is everything wrong and hateful with the world right now.
Can I ask, are you guys Muslim?
Yes.
yeah.
Damn, he's the new Trump.
Yes, we are.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
So, we Muslims are in a predicament because he said some really good things about Islam. He said that Islam is the last religion. No one can go against it.
You can find a bunch of women who adhere to Islam who are still virgin to the age of 25.
W Islam!
Allahu Akbar!
For an arranged marriage.
Oh, yeah,
You will
100%.
not find that under Christianity.
How do you feel? Like he said good things about Islam, but now he's saying all these things about women.
Just because you say nice things about Islam, if you're going to say hateful things about women, I think that says that you don't actually understand that much about Islam. Because in Islam, you have to respect women, you have to value women. So
That's what they don't understand about misogynistic men, is that I want to love and respect women. I want to. It's just very difficult because you have, suck my dick, I'm gonna shove a stick up your... I don't want to respect you. You are completely against me, but I want a nice, nurturing, submissive wife who wants to raise children and is embracing her feminine nature. And that's almost none of the women now. So it's not misogynistic that I don't want to fuck with the mass.
I actually disagree. I mean, out of the whole interview, that was just one girl that was doing that. There's a lot of other girls that were just kind of like reeled back and exactly what he's talking about, like the mom and the other girls who are saying basically the Muslim girls and how they were very reserved. I mean, I don't know. I guess when you want to just see something the way you want to see it to push your narrative, it's easy. But I mean, I kind of like, I have to be fair in that sense, you know?
Masculine ass fucking annoying thought on the street. I just want a good woman who embraces that she's a woman, and none of these bitches in New York do anymore.
I mean, I do kind of agree. You know, not with that last statement, but yeah, it's like it's a good thing when a woman has to feel that, you know, it's beautiful to be a woman and embrace, you know, her womanhood, and that's one of the major reasons why my wife is not from New York. So I mean, I don't know if that. Hopefully, that doesn't offend anyone. But yeah, you know, I just feel like here, because, you know, I'm Muslim and I'm conservative, and we're losing a lot of values here in our not just city but country as a whole. And my wife is from a different country, and she, you know, thankfully has values still, and I feel like maybe, you know, it's something that hasn't reached other countries yet, but she's a woman and she loves womanhood, and I don't know, it's just I just like the old school type womanhood, you know? I would say one thing, you know, I've dated before girls here, and one thing that kind of threw me off was how they're always ready to argue or fight over something. It's like they're waiting for something that you say that will trigger them. So I was dating someone. I was in LA for a week, and she was with me. If you guys watch my vlogs and my videos, you could see it. And you know, she cooked, and I thought it was great. I was like, wow, this is amazing. Tastes so good. I've never had anything like it. And the next day, this is the second day, I was like, just asking politely, are you gonna be able to cook that, you know, what you did in the morning for breakfast? And she got so angry at me, and she's like, why do I have to cook? Like, why do I have to cook? And it kind of like, it paused me for a second, because first of all, I was not aggressive. I was not, attacking her. I was not, I wasn't belittling her or even being aggressive towards her. Like, hey, when are you gonna cook? Because some dudes can do that. Some dudes are like that. I'm not like that. I was just being very polite, asking her if she's going to cook. She could have simply said no, and I'll be like, oh, cool. All right, I'll make something, and, whatever. No, but she chose that route of being very aggressive and angry. I don't know if she was testing me or whatever it is, but I knew from then on that I don't want to be with this person. Like, this is like, that's the last, the thread. Like, I don't even want to take a chance with this person, because I know that being around this person, they're gonna chip away at my manhood. They're gonna make me feel like crap. They're gonna make me hate myself. They're gonna make me feel all these depressive moods, and I don't want to be in that. Because sometimes it's not because she's a woman. I will never make any person make me feel a certain way unless it's myself, because that's the power within myself that I always choose to make. I'm not gonna make anyone affect me in any certain way. But the thing is because I was going to be staying with this person for such a long time, it's going to affect me living with this person and being with this person. So yeah, it's something that I had to always consider. And that was one of the things I was like, wow, it's like, this is why I don't really date much, and I really don't want to date around here in this country, because I just feel like people are not becoming, they're becoming more hostile. I don't know, man. It just doesn't make sense. If you want me to talk about this stuff, I'll talk about it another time. Not right now, because I don't want to overtake this whole stream. I'm actually
Get to be a man and a woman at the same time.
How can you say such hateful things? And how can you make money off of cam girls and then also try and gain the Muslim population's like respect? I think just because you say one thing, your behavior shows a lot more than that.
I'm gonna get out of New York. I'm moving to Miami real soon. I need to leave this place. This is what happens to liberal cities, and it's gonna get worse and worse. You saw it during the looting. I saw it during the looting. Like, just, yeah, we out to the Gucci store. Everybody like there protesting for George Floyd, and then immediately smashing out, like, just stealing purses and bags. No one gave a fuck about George Floyd. Then the Pride Parade, like seeing kids walking around and like with all these fucking deranged people with BDSM masks, butt ass naked.
That I agree with. I am totally against that. I don't like having, kids subjected to that kind of stuff and being pushed or coerced into being that kind of. I'm all for freedom. If you're an adult, live, do, be however you want, but just don't bring kids into it.
Dick and titty out, drag queens in the street, and then the moms are bringing their kids there thinking it's woke. There's a lot of demonic shit going on in New York, and that's what happens when a city gets too liberal. It's time to go. It's time to go. I love New
I mean, we already know this. I mean, as a Muslim, if you're a Muslim, you already know all this stuff. And, this stuff is not new to us. We've been careful and taking care of ourselves not to, fall into that hole and that trap. A lot of people right now are all acting like, oh my God, New York and this and that is going to go down the hole. Everything is going to shit. But if you're a Muslim, it's been like this for years, and we already knew this. We already seen this coming, and we always avoid it. And, we're not perfect, but we just don't support that most of that stuff, because it's just not within our faith. And so I guess we're just always ahead of the curve when it comes to, Islam. So
New York, I'll come back eventually, but
for example, just because somebody says one thing that I agree with, that doesn't mean that I'm going to take everything that they say as the truth from then on out. Islam is such a loving religion, and the Quran
I have to give it to these girls, though. They were incredible.
says nothing but equality.
you got brainwashed by the social media bullshit. I'm sorry, but you can be converted.
And peace and love between both genders and respect between both genders, and he stands for everything against that.
If you have a message for Andrew Tate,
I hope that he gets love in his life, because he obviously doesn't, and I hope that he sees the true way of the world now, the true way of Islam, if that's truly what you believe in and that's something that you aspire to believe in and follow. And I hope you just leave women alone. We've had enough trouble recently, and you adding on with all of your violence.
Women have
Welcome
not
back
had
to
trouble.
the com-
Oh, Brett. Oh, shit.
If you are listening,
Oh, no. No, but women have not had any trouble, chat. What is it, abortion? There's nothing that women are oppressed about in the West. There's absolutely nothing. They can't name anything. But they'll latch onto not being able to kill a baby.
Islam, if that's truly what you believe in and that's alone. We've had enough trouble recently, and you adding on with all of your violence and hatred is unfathomable.
He has some interesting takes on women.
What violence?
And I want you guys.
I mean, come on, Sneako. We know about the violence. I mean, haven't you seen the video of Andrew Tate and what was doing to his then girlfriend, whether that was fake or not? I mean, it was absolutely real. But when I say fake, they planned it, and she knew she was gonna he and his brother probably planned it. She probably didn't know she was gonna get beat on camera. So that's the violence he's talking about. The violence where he says that he's gonna choke and beat and get sex from her if he wanted to. That's the violence, Sneako. I mean, come on, man. If you want to be respected, I think you have to be. This is the thing I hate about the left and the right, and I have to say it. Both of them are fucking crazy because they either have to be all the way left or all the way right. There's nobody ever in the middle. Be like, you know what? No, I do agree. This guy had some crazy violent outbursts and videos and support and pushing, but he also says these things that, that make sense about women and men and how chastity is a good thing and all that, etc., etc., etc. You never find that. And that's the thing that freaking sucks, is because a lot of people, look down on that, being someone who's on the middle and just kind of sees what's right and takes, being your own person. It's like the only way you're going to succeed is if you take a side. And, obviously he has to take a side, and he's committing, and if he doesn't, you're going to have people in the chat not support him and everything like that, because he needs that support. He needs those people to buy those courses. He needs those views and all that. But I had to be honest, man. You gotta be real, man. If you're going to just take a side and just play a blind eye to whatever is going on that might actually be fair or go for what you believe in, just because it goes against what your side will take, it's just kind of fucking weird, man. I never really that's why I never really like to get into these things. My videos are never really political, and I never really want to get into political shit, because it's all dumb. Everybody's doing it for money. Everybody's just playing the weak person, like they're playing the people. I have my views, I have my takes, and they're not completely right, they're not completely left. It's actually in the middle, and I guess that doesn't work. So
It's just tell me what you think about what he says, okay?
Women are incompetent. We all know that. Women can't do anything. As soon as I needed police help and 2 women turned up, I knew the game was. I knew they were useless. Of course they are. They're women.
I think he's a little bitch boy who's never gotten a piece of in his entire life.
Okay, he's never gotten pussy before. Incel, are you kidding me?
And in fact, he actually has a lot of women.
Yeah, but it's not consensual.
He's a face, and he can go himself, because women are very competent. We give birth, like we do so much. We do everything.
I just think someone who claims to be so successful shouldn't be on the internet begging for attention all the time.
He actually said that a man who cries,
Well, that's how you get more successful now. That's probably how most people make their money, is online. Is it really begging for attention if you don't have an account? Like, I'm not on TikTok either. Got almost 2 billion views in a month. So hashtag Sneako's on 1.7 bill. I don't even have TikTok. Y'all are clipping it up. And I'm gonna say, today was a WS stream to clip up once again. Build your profile. You can sell your account. There's guys with, there's this YouTube channel called Sneako Lit. Has like 62,000 subs, and like back in the day I used to get mad at that, but fuck it, man. Guys running up a bag. He was even live streaming, like people were in the chat thinking it was a real live stream, just playing all the shorts. He almost is at 100K from clipping up a stream. You should be making money online.
Nah, man, that should be your money. I don't know how you're okay with that. Like, as a businessman, you should be on that like white on rice. There's a huge opportunity on TikTok. I don't know about you, but for me, if I see anybody take my shit and put it on TikTok without any permission and getting views and money off of it, I strike that. I take it down. I talk to TikTok and be like, yo, this is my content. I own this. Take it down. You have to respect your art. You're doing, you have a lot of important, you have a lot of takes, a lot of important content out there. It's your content. I mean, I'm just saying this as advice. Don't let people steal from you, man. And don't let them take your money off your table. That's your money. There's a lot of opportunity on TikTok, and let me tell you, they pay a lot better than YouTube Shorts, and you should definitely get on that. I mean, that's just my opinion. That's your content, your money. No one should be taking that from you. Yep, that's just my opinion. Get on that. Jump on that.
Stop wasting time, man. Creativity Kit drops August 22nd.
A woman that's with him is ugly and fat, so she's with him because he cries. A real woman would be with a man that doesn't cry.
Because I'm like, what the like, men have feelings too. Why is he putting out this message that alpha male? Like, can we like forget about that for a second and realize
We're not equal. We're not equal.
everyone's human?
He says depression doesn't exist.
That doesn't make any sense because I've
You know
been
why they all got triggered by that? Because they all think they're depressed.
on antidepressants for the last
Got it!
5 years because I had the chemical.
I have a chemical that I knew it! They are so predictable, chat. These people are bots! In 1 second, I shouldn't be that proud of it. They all are.
In balance. If I do not have
Hey, did you know that the chemical imbalance thing was just debunked? That shit is all bullshit.
medication, I'm at risk for developing more mental health issues.
If you have a message for Andrew Tate, what would it be?
Use science and not idiocy.
Yeah, science is there's nothing wrong with your brain. You're just a white girl with no problems and you need something to complain about.
You need to like accept yourself first and then start accepting others. Like this shows how insecure you are and how messed up your life could be. You need help.
Stop spreading dangerous messages to people and work on being true to yourself and confident in yourself.
Life's too short to be as negative as you are. Spread some positivity, bro. Like, for real.
What negativity is he spreading?
He said everything you see is built by men.
Come on, Sneako. Really? Nothing that Andrew Tate, nothing from it, nada. It's not a little bit negative? Come on, bro.
What did women build?
Life.
Life. She's
What?
right. Life.
You wouldn't
Yeah, after I nutted in you.
be alive if it wasn't for your mom. Like, I don't understand this. So men couldn't have built any of this if it wasn't for women. Women nowadays are building a lot too.
A woman is his product, and whatever she's making should give him 80% of what she makes.
Well, obviously that mindset is very problematic and wrong and
problematic and toxic and insecure and Is he throwing up folk in the back?
every which way. And if anyone believes that, then you need help. So unsubscribe from Andrew Tate. I don't know what you're doing. Women are smarter in every way, honestly. My girlies.
If you had a message for Andrew Tate, what would it be?
No. Girly, no.
Girly, no?
That's all.
This guy's a legend.
Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Of course.
Is it the first straight guy in the whole video? I mean, it makes sense why he fucks with him, but everybody else is like saying they want to shove a broomstick up his ass.
That's the goal right there. That's my boy. Who don't know who that is?
You're a different take now because everybody here was like really angry towards him. So tell me what you think about it.
Why they angry? He's speaking reality. Why you gonna get mad? Cause he's telling you to treat me like a king. And you want to be treated like a queen, but I don't understand what's wrong with society today.
If you had a message for Andrew Tate, what would it be? Look straight to the camera.
Andrew Tate, I'm not gonna lie. You said you was gonna get Jake Paul a Bugatti, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a Bugatti. If you wanna give me a car, you know what I'm saying? It could be a Honda 2018, you know what I'm saying? EX, you know what I'm saying? Just in case if you want to gift it. But that's it, my boy. But keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing, all right? Stay woke, king.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to hit that like button.
It's a good video. It really exposes how brainwashed these people are. Shows how bot-minded everyone is, how predictable everybody is. But that's exactly what I thought I was gonna see.
So, thank you, Sneako, for reacting to my video and saying that it was a good video. I appreciate that. Thank you. I just try to capture what realities we have. I mean, no matter what it is, good or bad, I never really judge it. But if that's what you guys got out of it, then that's what you got out of it. I do wanted to say, though, Andrew Tate did promise that guy at the end of the video that he will get him a car. It's posted all over Twitter. It's posted all over online. We managed to, record it, screen record and screenshot. He posted this video on his Instagram, Andrew Tate, 2 days before he got banned. He was saying that he's gonna get this guy a car, find him for me, and we found him. And I sent Andrew Tate his information. So there was no response, and we don't know anything about the car. So we're waiting to see if Andrew Tate is a true man and follow through with what he said. Like, look, we're not even telling Andrew Tate to do anything out of the realms of possibility. He was the one that said this and said he will do it. So, buy the guy a car, man. You said you're gonna do it. Just don't be beta. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. This was a bit longer than the other ones, but there was a lot of takes I wanted to share and some interesting takes from Sneako that I wanted to respond to. So again, thank you guys. No hate to any of these people who have been reacting to my video. I respect everybody's opinion and their takes on everything, because that's the only way we're going to be a healthy world. You can't all be on one side. You can't be extreme. So it's always good to be on that straight path and just be in the middle ground. But yeah, it's always good to see people with different takes. Again, thank you. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.